Avery, I got pulled over.
Damn.
I got pulled over, and I don't know what to do. He asked for my license and registration, and so I gave him that, and I gave him my insurance card. But he said that that my card doesn't have insurance, that my car is not attached to that policy.
Oh.
Why don't I have insurance on the car?
What were you doing to get pulled over? Were you speeding?
I don't even know. I don't know. I wasn't speeding. I was just driving, and I was coming back from the grocery store, and I saw him there. I made sure I wasn't speeding. My lights, I didn't need to have my lights on because the sun's out.
Yeah.
I literally was not doing anything wrong. I don't know why they would just pull me over, but they did.
Well, shit, that sucks. Good luck.
And now they're saying I don't have insurance.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah.
But isn't that illegal to not have insurance? So I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
You're in charge of paying the insurance bill. Why don't I have insurance? Why is that car not insured?
I took you off the policy. Actually, I took that car off the policy.
Why?
Because I found out you're cheating on me.
Okay, so then you have... Okay. So
Yeah.
you found out I was cheating on you.
Yep.
Which we can have that conversation later, because obviously it's a conversation that's going to need to be had. But instead of just coming to me like a real man, instead of coming to me like a real man, you just removed my car from the car insurance policy.
Yes.
That's so... You don't understand why... does that not make sense to you? I would never do that to you.
Oh, you would never do that to me, but you would cheat on me? There's a lot of disparity there.
I mean, if I found out you were cheating on me, we'd have a conversation about it, but until you could get on your feet on your own, I wouldn't just start kicking you off. I'd have the decency to have a conversation with you first.
Well, that's
we can
where
go
we're
back
different,
and forth
I guess.
of why I cheated on you. Bottom line is it's your own fault that I cheated on you. You couldn't step up and be a man like I needed you to. So I found a man who could. And that's not my fault. That's your fault because you didn't fulfill your responsibilities as a husband. That's on you, not on me.
Well, good luck with your car. They're probably going to tow it.
No, I'm telling them right now that you're going to put me back on the policy. I don't know why I'm off.
All right, well,
but you're going to put me
good
back
luck with
on
that.
because I'm not dealing with this stupid...
Hopefully it's not a state trooper.
Fuck yourself, Avery. Honestly.
Okay.
You are so inconsiderate.
All right, bye.
Did you come to him and tell him you were cheating? Once again, modern women expect men to hold up standards and things that benefit them. You left me high and dry. You left me destitute. Now I got to figure it out myself. Well, you're going to have to figure this out exactly how you figured out how to get out of the house and start cheating.
In my own personal experience, the difference in the male attention that I receive when my hair is straightened versus when it's naturally curly is astronomical. I receive much more male attention when my hair is straightened rather than when it is naturally curly. Why that is, I can just only assume that men are wired to find women with straight hair more attractive. Women can fully grasp and understand how rare it is to have naturally curly hair and the beauty of this rare physical quality. I don't think men think that deeply, unfortunately. At the end of the day, it just really matters what you place your value and worth in. And if it's not stupid little boys that can't see the depth in anything, then you're on the right track. So...
This is such a good example of how a woman will get mad at men for having preferences that do not match her. Of course, every man has different preferences. Some men are gonna love curly hair. Other men are going to love straight hair. Many men just don't care. Or maybe they kind of like the variety, they like to see you both ways. But instead, you're mad at men in general, or at least the men that you're interested, that you want to like you. You're mad at them for having preferences that are different than your physical traits. So then you insult them and you shame them. You make it about their depth, they just can't think that deeply. They can't see the beauty of curly hair. That is just taking it a little too far. And by the way, I will wear my hair both ways because my hair is actually naturally wavy. And what I have heard from my husband is that he feels like he can't touch my hair when it's curled. Like he doesn't know what to do with it. When it's straight, he feels like he can touch it. So I think that sort of plays in a little bit because it feels more approachable that he likes my straight hair a little bit more than my curly hair. For you guys that have made it this far, I'm going to put 3 comments down below and I want you to like the one that you agree with. Either you don't care, you like curly hair, or you like straight hair more. And then after a day, I'll make a follow-up video and let you guys know the results.
How come you just don't go to Chick-fil-A and just go home? You know what I mean? Whatever happened to just going and getting something to eat and going home? Whatever happened to the modern women who would go into the store, you know, get some wine and some, I don't know, make themselves a charcuterie board or a girl dinner, go home and shut up? I mean, dare I say it, I miss those days where you would go get a cat. You would go get the boxed wine. You would go get the dog and you would be in your house never to return.
Let me put y'all women on game because y'all be acting slow as men don't fear commitment. They fear regret. Let me tell you something that women don't like to hear. Men aren't scared of commitment. They scared of their life fucking around with you. See, when a man commits, that's not like you committing. For you, it's emotional. For us, it's permanent, financial. Like, it's literal. It's just emotional with y'all. Men don't think like, do I love her? How long is this gonna last? Is she thinking about me? Hell no. We thinking about, if this go left and don't work, how up am I gonna be after this? That's how we process it. That's why a man can love you, what you have, he provide for you, all of that, and still hesitate. Because once we choose wrong, society gonna be like, that sucks. Nah, they be like, nigga, you should have chose better.
Men would never invest in a woman that is not physically their type. So why on earth should women invest in men who are not financially their type?
A fair point. I can understand that. However, we all know that men get better as we age. So then why would we invest in a depreciating asset?
There is not a single man that actually wants marriage. Yes, I'm making a generalization. No, I don't give a if it hurts your feelings.
No, generalizations don't hurt most people's feelings. However, it does say a lot about the person that makes them.
Without the idea of marriage, men have no value. They have zero value.
Well, isn't that just precious? Trying to equate a person's, or rather, a man's actual value in the world as a human being to how marriageable they are. Just imagine if a man said that about a woman. It would be absolutely pandemonium. But if a woman is being towards all men, then it's perfectly acceptable. And a lot of women will even applaud her for it.
If we got rid of marriage tomorrow, no one would be thinking about men.
I find that highly unlikely, notwithstanding the fact that a lot of women wouldn't have any content at all if they weren't complaining about men constantly. But the world's infrastructure rather does rely on them.
No one would be thinking about them because that is the only thing that they would be able to have for women's interest to be piqued, for women to decide that they want to deal with them.
I find that highly unlikely. In fact, I would actually like to issue a challenge to some of those women out there that say they don't need men and dislike all of them. Try going a week without mentioning men. I bet you can't do it.
And once again, like I said, where are the modern women? Stand up and be counted. Where are the modern women who will go in, take a hot shower, a nice long hot shower, get out, have your wine on the table, have some DoorDash, turn on reruns of the Golden Girls? Man, I think we might have made a mistake. We're sitting up here in these spaces and we're talking about men women and how they're a certain way and we don't like them. I think we have a new form of a modern woman who just won't be quiet, who now says stupid stuff for the fun of it. Maybe we should have just been quiet and said, okay, if they want their cats, their dogs, and their boxed wine, let them have it. Let them have it. If that's what they want, let them have it. Let them be alone by themselves. But now we have to hear them 24/7 in their homes, talking about stuff that does not make sense. They've entered into a new level of loserism. Losers.
This is a clip from Mia Khalifa, and this clip is going viral.
Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go.
Why should even anybody react to that video? You're talking about a star who goes around in marriage after marriage after marriage. In that world, what is the basis? What is the standards?
And for Valentine's Day, I'm going up to random couples and I'm gonna say, so this is why you couldn't text me back, and just dramatically walk away.
Fellas, they are not playing fair. Now, whether she's telling the truth or not is neither here nor there. You gotta take everything they say online as a threat, because the last thing you wanna do is take this lightly and the shit actually happens to you. But in the case that it does, no matter what happens, the best thing you can ever do in a situation like that is keep your cool. Turn to the woman you're with politely but confidently. Explain that you have no idea what this woman is talking about and you have never seen her a day in your life. Hell, if you need to, please refer her to my video. This just might help her get a better understanding. And not only that, please challenge in which the way the situation actually happened. This will in fact not be an easy situation to diffuse. However, it is doable. And if you have a level-headed woman on your arm, she'll hear you out. And for anyone that supports this woman in the video, when you get dragged, don't say nothing. Don't come online complaining to us because we don't want to hear it. Y'all keep the change.
He's so lame. He was showing me his fridge because he went to the grocery store and he was like, I was like, damn, that's a lot. And he was like, well, yeah, I eat a lot. And I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. You're a fucking firefighter. You're huge. That makes sense. And then he was like, yeah, I'm a big eater. Oh my God, die. Please pass away. And my condolences. Like, I hear.
Am I missing something, shorty? So now we can't even have casual conversations with the shorties? Shorty just said she was at homeboy crib. They chopping it up. She look in the fridge. She like, damn, there's a lot of food in here. His next response is, yeah, I'm a big eater. And then she says, you died? Is something up here not right, my nigga? That nigga clearly dodged the bullet. Because what's the problem? Am I mistaking something? And then you got people in the comments, women talk about, oh yeah, I can't stand this when this type of shit happens. What type of shit happened? You know what I'm saying? He's just having a conversation.
So you're telling me that there are actually women out here that are complaining that their man wants to touch them too much? Like, I'm sorry, what? That's like complaining that your Wi-Fi is like too fast or your food is just too delicious. Ladies, if you have a man that's annoying you with this obsession, send him my way. Because I promise you, I will not complain.
Is it actually true that men become a reflection of the way a woman treats them? So, if you don't like the way he's acting, maybe you should look at the way you're treating him.
This is a custody exchange. And he's recording because he wants to protect himself. But she's not really happy with that. She's not really happy with the fact that he's recording so she can't go do no dumb to him. If you notice it, yeah, it turns back. Alright. He's asking about it, I guess.
It's not. I'm about 8 feet away. Can I have my daughter, please?
Yes, I just asked you to come get her.
Okay.
Stop recording me.
No, I won't.
She has her phone.
My safety is at risk with you?
It is not.
Yes, it is.
Let's not have this conversation.
Can you please give me my daughter?
Stop recording. You can come over here and get your daughter.
So now you're refusing the right to give me my daughter.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that
Can I have my daughter, please? Can I have my daughter, please?
I'm not going to.
Can I have my daughter, please?
For the court order.
I'm not recording in your personal space.
You are if I walk over there.
Just give me my daughter,
Then put on
please.
your baby and make sure when we can stop recording. This is ridiculous, because why are you afraid of somebody recording you? That doesn't make any sense unless you are capable of doing stuff and saying stuff when the camera is not rolling and you don't want that to be used against you in court. If I was doing a custody exchange, I could care less if he wants to record me, because I'm not there to cause problems. He said he cannot trust that you're going to cooperate and not be rude or do some dumb, so he has to record you, and that's okay. If you know you're not doing anything, give up the child and go on about your day. Women just tend to make a mountain out of nothing. It's not necessary. That could have been a freaking 2-minute change.
Why won't you just give the man his child? This I've not seen this angle before. I only saw it when she was recording him, or what she's doing right now up close. I didn't see him set up the camera back by his car. Just give that man his daughter. And I've seen women in the comments talking about, oh, this is definitely on his end. He's definitely done something, and this is just a ploy to get her to say something or do something. If you don't want to do anything that you think will be used against you in court, just give him the child. That's it. Imagine how easy this is. He's setting up to record you to act a fool, and you say, oh, you want to play this game? Okay. Hey, here's the baby stuff. She usually takes a bath around this time. Lately, I don't know what's been going on. Oh, also watch for she has a cold, and I can send you some money if you need me to, in case you need to take her to the doctor, or are you going to take care of all of that? Just let me know, and I have the primary care physician or the pediatrician for her as well. you messing around. You know you don't do that, but you just messing around. You know, and you're serious about it too, for the cameras. So you want to put on a show? Let's put on a show. Because when you try to show this on court, they're going to see that I'm cooperating with you. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. But instead of doing that, you decide to act a fool with the man. Just get a man his daughter.
So one time I was dating this guy who had a speech impediment and he had a small wee-wee. Right. Not that it goes together or anything, but it just so happened that he had both of these things happening to him at once, right? Oh, unfortunate. But I remember the first time, like before we ever like hooked up with each other or anything, he was like warning me about it, I guess. And he was like, yeah, it's actually smaller than average because I have a buff defect. He's trying to blame his small PP on his buff defect.
So you slept with the special ed kid and you want to just, that's the whole video, y'all. There was no like big like ending to it. That was the entire video. She just got on here and told us about the special ed kid with the birth defect PP and like thought we was gonna get a giggle off. Sweetheart, what? Yo, this solidarity and make fun of the men videos, crazy. They're getting more and more pathetic. You're joking on the slow kid. You slept with the slow kid because ain't nobody regular wants you. What? He still hit? Yo, he still hit with his pee-wee, with his Peter-weeder, with his Peter-whacker. He still hit. What are you getting from this? But embarrassment. Oh my God.
When you was in your peak, you ran loose. You had multiple dudes. You had a dude to take you out to eat, a dude that was good at, a dude you can call when you want company. She laughing because she know it's true.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
All right. So when a man reaches his peak, y'all like to go, oh, he's still immature. No, he's now at his peak. Y'all peaked at 2 different times. But the difference is what you like from him, status, money, resources, and power, he can have forever. But you can't be young forever.
My wife told me to be more in touch with my feminine side, so I crashed the car. And then ignored her all day for no reason.
You can say to the average chick in LA who's 24 years old, do you want a baby from this guy? He works in a factory, makes $100,000 a year. You can have his kid and you can be in love and you can raise your kid for 18 years. Or do you want a Birkin bag off this billionaire and get played with and get twice on holidays? We'll take the bag.
Yeah, that's this.
It's over. It's over for like society as a whole. They've convinced women that a piece of leather for $10,000, $30,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Is worth more than the beautiful love of a child.
Name one thing that women created. 8 billion people.
And not without men. So get back in the kitchen.
What the? I was just trying to watch a video. Why'd you spit on me? I didn't say I agreed with her.
What more does the main guy get than the side piece?
For me, my main guy, he gets all of me. He gets my emotional side. Right. He gets my freaky side. He gets, whatever side that comes out. Like, he knows me like the back of his hand. Okay. So my side guy, I feel like my side guy only will get some. That's it.
That's how the fuck I want it anyway. Think I want a motherfucker be in this motherfucker paying your bills, playing with your goddamn son, trying to teach his ass how to catch. I don't want to do that shit. I gotta pay your bills. You get the same way to this because he got to text you good morning, beautiful. Sign me up for the side guy package. I got $20 too. I'm over this motherfucker protecting and providing, being a positive male role model. You gonna get the same way to this because he showed you some attention? No, ma'am. You and the side gonna be back at the department. Hey, man, I don't want to be main no more. Sign me up for the side package.
That nigga gets less.
Yeah, he get the pussy, right?
Why not just break up with the main?
That's because they gotta pay bills. Break up with the main nigga, the provider, and the protector. They're gonna have to pay their bills, pay their car insurance, pay for their groceries, and they don't want to do that. So they're gonna chill and lay back in the lay back. Fellas, make sure you're not just protecting and providing for someone that does not love and care about you. Love yourself, fellas.
Why are there so many women today who say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent. Most of the women have small businesses or a business, or they probably have a hair salon. That is a business. But yeah, most of them have businesses.
Does the fact that women no longer need men mean the main reason women were with men was because they had to be?
Yeah, it's because they had to be back in the day.
Well, then wouldn't that prove that men were often seen as a utility to be used?
They're still used. They're still tools.
well, then, how is that different than men objectifying women?
True. There's no difference.
So then, why are men shamed for objectifying women, while women will often objectify a man financially?
Because they're muscle heads.
One of the most dumb-ass rhetorics I hear from dudes when it comes to dating is how many of them think that women use them for free meals when it comes to dates.
I can't wait to see the look on someone's face when they realize that, yes, there are women out there that do that.
Do y'all genuinely think we are on some poverty line that, like, I can't pay for dinner?
No, it's not that at all. It just happens to be the case that there are some women out there that tend to act like leeches.
What makes you think I need a free dinner from you?
I don't think they want to hear the reason why a lot of men don't want to take certain types of women out on dates. They're just not ready for it.
It's just like, it's so obviously a cop-out. Like, that's not the reason. That's not the reason you don't want to take women out on dates. It's because you're broke and don't have the facilities to take women on dates, and that's a different story, but don't try and blame it on us.
So some guys don't want to take certain women out on dates. So naturally, that's the guy's fault? Are they really thinking this through? I don't think so.
Like, nobody needs your bum-ass free meal, man. Just admit you can't afford it and go. Maybe you're projecting that because you want the free meal.
I don't often quote Shakespeare. However, I feel that this is an opportune moment. Methinks she doth protest too much.
It's just such a slap in the face that you guys think we can't afford this dinner and we need you to pay for it.
Or, most guys don't want to waste their money on a woman who's obviously just going to be a waste of his time.
Yeah, no, we don't think that you're on a poverty line. We just think that you're not going to do it. We just think that you want to spend our money and not yours. Well, why would we think that? Because you say, I'm not looking to spend my money. I'm looking to spend his. His money is my money and my money is my money. That's the words that are coming out of your mouth. That's literally the words that are coming out of your mouth. I want a man to protect and provide. I just love a man that's going to spend money on me. I love a man to take me out to dinner. You're literally saying that. Y'all be thinking that men are just making this stuff up, and it's literally coming out of your mouth. It's literally coming out of your mouth. We don't have to guess. We don't, oh, well, maybe they did or didn't. You're saying it right now. Y'all don't really be paying attention because y'all don't want to.
Going around the table, starting with you, body count.
It's in the double digits.
You want to do a range or
Low double digits.
10, 20, 30? Because you
Less-
said reformed hoe.
All right, I'll say it. It's 20.
Okay, sure.
Single digits.
Do you want to give a number or give a range?
High single digits.
I honestly don't know.
Did you forget or?
I stopped counting at like 50,
Okay.
but also reformed hoe basically.
I'm not happy, but I think it's around 50. I don't know
Around
the
50?
exact number.
Okay, because did you say reformed hoe
Yeah.
too? Okay.
I think I'm around 55.
Over 30, under 35. I don't know.
Sure.
3. 9, but I only count 8.
I do not trust females because I've been cheated on multiple times, bro. That's not why I don't trust females. I do not trust females because of what I've done with these females, knowing that they have a bro or a boyfriend or some shit. My main reason for not trusting females is quite essentially the most recent situation, bro. When I'm at the Crunch Fitness, man, I'm just lifting. You feel me? At Crunch, man, I'm getting crazy. I see this badass bitch walking. I'm talking about she got a table behind her shit, man. I'm like, God, I can put a cup on that, walk right past me. So I stop her, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chopping it up with her, whatever the fuck. I ask her what she hitting today. You know what I'm saying? What she working on? I was like that. She tell me she doing legs. I'm like, man, I need to hit legs too on some smooth like that, bro. So I can work my way in that bitch. You feel me? Like, boom, okay, cool. We can work out together, blase. So we hitting legs at this point, my nigga, together. Like, you feel me? I still haven't asked for her Instagram, her number, none of that, bro. We literally just working out, bro. That's it. So then after that shit, after the fact, that's when I asked for her Instagram, her number, whatever. But she was telling me she got to do whatever the fuck. I'm like, damn, why that nigga ain't in here working out with you? He in here by itself. She's like, oh, no, he's just at work. He doesn't really work out like that. But I was like, yo, don't work out. That's tough. Once she started laughing after that, I already knew I was in there, bro. No cap. Down, just let me get your number. We could just work out together sometime. Blase, whatever the fuck. She like, okay, cool. That's how I got her number, bro. We worked out a few times after that, man. And then one time after the workout, we went and got smoothies together, bro. Like after the workout, we just in the car, nigga. We chopping it up, just drink the smoothie, eating whatever the fuck, some healthy shit. No cap. Boom. She basically just started venting to me about her and Blase. But I'm not gonna really go into what all she was saying and shit like that. But you know me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there. I'm being there for her, nigga. That shoulder to lean on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do, bro. You feel me? So I'm just talking to her. I'm like, yeah, I understand how that can make you feel. I'm like, yeah, you know, I understand, my baby. I see why, you know, that can make you feel some type of way. Like you feel also shit like that, bro. I remember, bro, we was talking about like my diet and like that. Cause I eat a little different, bro. I be eating on an alkaline type diet on shit like that, bro. And then boom, she told me, she's like, oh my God, like, I'm trying to eat like that. I eat like that too. So she was like, oh shit, for real. So she was like, you lying. And she like, oh God. I was like, what? Basically telling me how she got this little cookbook or whatever. And she's actually was going to try to make some tonight. I was like, what is the odds of that, man? I'm talking about this divine, cuz. Talking about this coming from the divine. I'm supposed to be here, my baby. Anyway, nigga, she just laughed at shit like that, bro. But nigga, dead ass, I went back to Shawty crib and she definitely cooked some, bro. And we was just chopping it up, chilling at the crib, eating, watching movies, all type of shit, bro. And you already know how that going, bro. Boom, we cracking. No cap. Boom, cracking. Around, I in her. You feel me? You know what I mean by that. Like, no, I know you didn't just in me. I was like, yeah, I did. Looking like it, feeling like it. She was like, oh my God, you know I got it. Are you serious? He's so for real, bro.
I just bought this nigga an AP for his birthday. Ain't buying APs.
I hate this type of shit. My ex spent 20 grand on me for my birthday. She used the money I gave her. She still brag about it. I spent 20 grand on it. How you get the 20 grand? Don't ever mention that at all. I bought you an AP. Bitch, how'd you get AP money now? Out the conversation. They don't even mention it. You realize what world we in? And this is why men, we all got it shaping up. And this is why I don't like just point blame, because it's all of us, man. We all fall in love with women. And when you in love, let me tell you, it's one of the purest things. We fuck. When you fall in love with a woman, it's special. But let me tell you this, man. If these women get away, it's criminal, man. It's treason. She will use your credit card to buy your birthday gift, and you need to appreciate her for spending your money in the way she wanted to spend it, because she appreciated you. This is the mental gymnastics of hell. Gabby Douglas doing 50 somersaults. What is this? How'd you get AP money? I bought you an AP.
Just talk about how when a man marries a woman, that's a big freaking deal. Especially to the man. That's a big deal. You're telling me all of these options. There's more women than men in the world. And it's you. You. And especially, like, I don't wear makeup. I be eating chicken down to the bone. Okay? Sauce all on my fingers and on my mouth. And he said, yep, that's the one. You're telling me all these women, some women, you broke they back for your man before y'all got married, and he didn't commit to her. All the money and the time and pouring her heart into that man, and he didn't commit to her. He didn't marry her. He just saw you with your little chicken legs and your
your little nerdy cute self, and he said that's the one I want to take care of for the rest of my life. And then I don't have to pay bills, I don't have to pay rent, I don't have to touch anything. And he likes me. I don't have to do anything, he just likes me. That's a big deal. We are in 2026, and I am about tired of you bald headed getting on this here internet to try to tell us women what black men can't do and won't do, okay? Just because you sucked a couple bad in your life does not mean that the whole group of black men are bad men. I find it very funny that women like to judge black men as a group, but when it comes to women, we want to be judged individually. Y'all get on this here app to uplift a race, but a lot of y'all can't even show the Carfax of these men that are approaching you. Show me the Carfax of the Davids and the Toms that are approaching y'all. Y'all can't, because y'all are not being approached. It's just the same old sorry line that y'all want to say about black men. All y'all do is give y'all grievances and y'all problems on black men. And let me tell you something. If you keep experiencing the same issues with a man, maybe it's you. Maybe it's not the man. Maybe it's you. I'm so tired of this conversation. Like, it's so annoying. And another thing, since we're already on the topic, let's also address the elephant in the room. Black men are still marrying at a higher rate than black women. I promise you, women, all this, I won't date a black man, I don't want to be with a black man, all this bitch I want to throw out, they're still being married at a higher rate than you guys. So let me understand this. If you guys are not interested in black men and you guys don't want to date black men, as you say, why are you still not being married? Why are you guys still not getting married? Make that make sense. I promise you, black men are the least of y'all's worries and issues. I promise you that.
These modern women are losers. These modern women are losers, bro. And I tell you what, any race of man that will accept it, that's who they're running after. Any race of man that's going to sit there and listen to her BS, they're going to accept it. Right? If a black man goes out there and starts talking to, let's say, a white woman, right? And he starts talking about, oh man, all these black women ever do is X, Y, and Z, then he's a bum. Hey, why are you doing that? Hey, stop doing that. I'm not going to allow you to do that. Why are you talking about black women in my presence? You should never. I think I remember a woman that was like, you're not going to come over here and talk to me about black women. I love black women. She was white. Good for you. Stepping up and standing up for people. Fantastic. I give you your kudos. But now, when a black woman is going to do something in reverse, and this is not all black women, so thank you, obviously, thank you for speaking on it. When a black woman wants, oh, I got me a white man, this, and this. If that's what you want to do, if that brother treats you right, then go do that. If you got a Mexican man, if you got an Asian brother, you got somebody that might be Indian, somebody that might be Native American, somebody that might be from somewhere in the UK, all the way over in Russia or Scotland, and they treat you right, fantastic. You done found your person. Hopefully you don't act up with him like you've been doing some of these other brothers. That's all I say. Make that man happy. Do what that man asks you to do. Cooperate with that man. Have a nice, healthy, happy marriage. And leave other people alone.
Just so we're clear, when men say they like women who don't wear a lot of makeup, this is what they're referring to.
Oh, here we go. I love it when a woman knows exactly what a man is talking about.
This is a full face of makeup. This is foundation, concealer, contour, blush, highlighter, powder, brows, eyeshadow, mascara, lip liner, lip gloss. This is a full face of makeup.
Well, you're totally wrong. And y'all say we don't listen. You woke up in the morning and put on 143 things on your face to make it look like you're wearing nothing on your face. And you say we don't listen? We just say you look pretty without makeup. That's it. There was no double meaning, no hidden meaning, no tricks. No, you just don't need makeup. I mean, wear it if you want to wear it, but you don't need it. You're already pretty. There was no tricks.
They just don't like bright colors.
We don't like bright colors. You ever seen a rainbow? Gorgeous.
I had a guy say that women make relationships transactional. Well, are they not? Everything in life is transactional, not just relationships. Everything in life is transactional. You go to a job, you do a job, you get paid, right? That's a transaction. Your friend buys you a birthday gift on your birthday. Then when their birthday comes around, you get them a gift. That's transaction. Somebody showing you love, you showing them love back. Somebody smiles at you in the street, you smile back. Everything is transactional, whether we like to say it, admit it, acknowledge it or not. Everything is transactional. Everything in life is transactional. So let's kill that narrative about, oh, women want everything to be transactional. Why not? Why do you think that we're supposed to date you and not expect anything?
Know how to make it stop. Akash Singh is mostly known as being the sidekick to Andrew Schultz on the Flagrant podcast. His wife Jasleen recently started creating content that many feel is shocking or distasteful coming from a married woman.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate. This is
not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money, and my money is my money.
And if trust me, it gets so much worse.
Shut
like
up.
when
No,
she
it
expressed
don't.
how badly she wanted to sleep with her co-host's husband.
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband? Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so good looking and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. Maybe. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. You would only be down for an orgy if it's thick. It's thick.
Jasleen regularly
It sounds like we're getting ready to spam this. I'm sorry, we might spam Oh No today, y'all. We're probably gonna spam Oh No on this video. Oh, that's a technical foul.
romanticizes sleeping with other men.
Wives, submit to your husband. Hold up just a second, because why are all the girls mad at that? Personal? If I was a guy, I would be mad at that.
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Like the guys, I don't know if you've read the verses surrounding that, but if I was a guy, I would be mad. Because have you read what the guys have to do? I mean, like, submission, like, okay, but the guys, let me read that to you. For wives, submit to your husbands, blah, 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 blah. For husbands, this means love your wives, just as Christ loved the church. He gave up his life for her. What? And you're mad because you have to submit to this man who loves you with all his heart, and he's dying for you. He gives up his entire life for you. Girls, I don't know why we are mad. I think it's the guys who should be mad. Like, because you think about it, like, if your husband's really loving, if he has the same character as the Lord, or is attempting to get the same character as the Lord, like, that would be easy to submit. Well, it's never easy. Don't get me wrong. That sounds like a struggle, but I think it's better than giving up our lives.
You don't know what you have till it's gone, and you're curious that you think you can get better out there. So when did you have that idea, like, hey, what else is out there? I want to experience more, like maybe I can do better out there. When did you start having that, or did you?
I never thought, like, I didn't say, oh, I think I could do better. I always knew what I had was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just social media has a lot to do with it. Not everything, but you know, social media, you're looking at social media, everything, like, obviously everybody puts their best moments, all their vacations, all their like, oh wow, like, oh, they're going to Italy again, you know, like making little comments like, oh, must be nice, you know, doing the comparing thing. See, I did that too. I did that comparing thing. So I did make him feel small at times. I did, like, I belittled him. I did the thing when I would get mad, and not at the 8-year mark necessarily. That's when it just started. But, you know, as the years went on, I would get mad at, I'd say like a real man would do this, you know, be a man. Like, I would go there, and I knew he hated, like, I knew that hurt him, and I would, you know,
that hurt
a real
me.
man, this, you know, Yeah. So I would do that a lot. And it got to the point where I'd even be like, he starts, like raising his voice now at this point. Now he doesn't have respect for me, as the years go on, he starts raising his voice. And I'm like, so he'd raise his voice, right? And I'm like, okay, stop acting like a girl now. Let me be the emotional one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say it was almost like, let me see how much I can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're hurting me, but I'm going to do it worse.
And if you don't mind me asking, I understand what you're doing and I get that, but what's the goal? I mean, I get like you did the comparing, right? But then there's maybe anger that you're not doing the same thing. So you're attacking him to hurt him. But what was the end goal of that effort?
Looking back, I think it's this. So looking back, when I was unhappy, and at the time I took it out on him. Now fast forward, we'll get into that because we separated, tried working it out. I got into another relationship. You start finding things out about yourself. But I was unhappy. So I just took it out on him. Once I was out of the relationship, that's when I'm like, okay, like this is a me issue. It's not even a.
Yeah. So you're angry, but after reflection, you were really angry at yourself.
Correct. Like, yes, I was unhappy in my own skin. I think I was I was the unhappy one.
My standards are high because my boy best friend drove 5 hours yesterday from the coast of Chile just to come snowboarding with me for one single day.
She called me her boy best friend. It's chill, right? I drove from Chile. The country, not the restaurant. Oh!
To the women who liked to date men, and only women who like to date men only, this message is for you. If you are not a woman who enjoys or wants to date a man, then keep on scrolling. My rent is $6,000. My nails, $150. My hair, $300 minimum. All right, my facials, at least $200, $250. So I pay for all this myself. I do not expect a man to take care of this for me because he is my partner, not my father. All right? I think the men have left now. Ladies, when a man invites you over to his apartment or his house for the first time, please rob him. Please understand that this man wants you to rob him.
This is why I say women hate other women. And this is why you don't take advice from a lot of these women that you see online. Because what she's telling other women to do is to rob somebody so they can go to jail. God forbid. If he ever had camera of you stealing I'm telling you, women hate women. They do. Because then you wouldn't give some dumb advice like that.
Look, y'all don't need a man, none of that. Look, we out here digging the car. The car can't even move out the driveway.
I can't even get out the car. I have to climb out the car.
Uh-huh.
Come, I'm stuck. Right? I have to look, just for me to get in. This is what I gotta do. I don't need no man.
Problem.
All on my own.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right.
No problem.
Yeah, all right.
Now look, them ninjas at Home Depot, they not available now. Yeah. Now you stuck at home. Humble yourself. Put the pride to the side. You need a man in your life. And it's okay. Because we need you. We love you. We will die without you. If you need us, yes, you do. Yes, indeed. This is true.
If you could be a man for a week, give me the top 3 things you would do.
Being a woman, we've been going through some things with the men. So I want to see what would it be like if I was to give them what we really want.
Well, they would drag you so bad. You will see what it's like. You will see what it's like. But you said you wanted this.
I want to give us what we really want, just to see what it'll be like.
Okay.
All of the things, the whole thing, the whole 9. Fuck. Okay. I want to do a whole lot of. I just want to see like how it feels.
So
like,
wait.
That's good.
Okay. So because you would fuck, right? Yes. Yeah. So why do y'all fuck us when we want to fuck a bunch of women? Why? If you were us, you do the same thing.
It's different. If you're single, you can go whoever you want to. If you're single, and like now, if you're in a relationship, that's different.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But it's hard to a whole bunch of women, right?
Really?
You got it's a lot of money you got to pay.
A lot of movies.
You got to pay.
Look,
a bunch of movies.
It seems easy. Maybe
you got to pay. A movie is fake. You know the girls say down here, they just want money for no. You get in the club. You know how it is. You just walking out with 10 holes in them. That shit costs. All right, cool. So okay, 2 more things.
Taking different girls on vacation.
Okay.
Just to see like how
Well,
it
he just be a
is.
wild boy. I wish I could do that. So you tell me in case they be like, hey.
Yeah, I'm sending you home. I'm sending you home.
Woman is in love with a man, she will not want him to spend money on her.
Really?
When a man is in love with a woman, he will want to buy her everything, buy her the world.
I've never been loved. I thought I knew what love was. I've never been loved.
This what happened when I think about you.
Don't mind the critter on my face, but this is just a focus on my opinion on women and their outlook on men. We've been ruined by TikTok, Instagram, any other social media that says, I want a man in finance, 6'5", blue eyes. Let's be realistic. That's like 0.1% of whatever country you're actually living in, because most men at that age that are successful probably are already hitched or with someone else, potentially gay, or they just don't want to deal with women that don't have high expectations for their self. I just think we should be more realistic. We should bat in our own average. We should not be reachers. And this does sound a little tough, but it's just the facts. If you want to find love, there are nice guys out there. They're just not in finance with blue eyes and 6'5", because they're probably taken.
There's just something about men sleeping in that I can't stand. Like, I get it, I'm the problem, whatever. But like, as a man, why are you still asleep? You should be outside mowing the lawn. And you know what? I want to blame my dad because, dude, if my dad worked at 8 a.m., he would wake up at 4 in the morning. He had this whole routine. He would pray, read the Bible, take a shower, take forever doing his hair, whatever. And my dad always wakes up early and he's always getting into something, right? Doing the randomest things like fixing the garage or freaking, he'll find something. So I just cannot, I don't know. Wake up. Why are you all dainty still laying in bed? Why are you still sleeping? Get up. Go clock in. Okay, go build a house.
Maybe it's because that man is tired from working a full-time job plus overtime. This day and age, both men and women are tired. They both have a lot on their plates. So to have this backwards line of thought where he can't even sleep in one day or dare not even take a nap. Well, if it's the other way around, if it's you sleeping in or you taking a nap, well, it's because you're tired and you're working hard and you have a ton on your plate. Him, on the other hand, he's just being lazy. Sounds like a double standard, which apparently you recognize on some sort of level because you say, I know, I am the problem. But to breeze over that so quickly and then tell a man what he should be doing instead of sleeping in, I don't think it's registering. And a lot of men, too many men experience this time and time again in their relationships. They feel like they cannot rest. They have to be constantly doing something. Then you ladies are surprised that after that relationship crumbles and they end up like in a divorce, those men don't want to be in a relationship again. They just want their single peacefulness.
And once again, these modern women, you already halfway there. You already halfway there. You're already in the house. Now turn this phone off. Go get you some popcorn. Go order you some breakfast from one of these uptown breakfast spots. These uppity breakfast spots. Film it. Do you a vlog on a day in my life. Post that around 7 p.m. tonight. There's so many other things that you could be doing to be productive. But you decide to get up on here and talk stupid. We don't call women losers enough.